Hi, I'm Mark Johnson, and our barn project is continuing here. A couple weeks ago, we were monkeying around with this old hay door, trying to get it open when it was 90 degrees outside, and it was probably 100 in here. So anyway, we finally got that thing to work, and now we're fixing the damages inside caused by this little hole in the roof here, which rotted out a couple of different things. It took out this here member and a couple rafters and this post also. So we've replaced it by laminating several members together here, and instead of using a mortise and tenon joint up here, we've used a steel strap to hold them two together. And later on, we're gonna double up this rafter with a new one. Well, actually, it's a new member, but it's reclaimed material. We try to use all reclaimed material in our restorations, so it looks close to original. So we'll put a reclaimed member here and some barn boards, which will also be reclaimed. We're going to lay those over there and patch in the roof sheathing where that's rotted out. And then in order to pull this back to where we think it was, we've installed a 2-ton winch there, and I'm pretty sure that we're gonna have to leave cables here. Over here we've already put a cable next to this one so we can take out the winch, and we're gonna leave the cable installed here. After we can tighten it up a little bit more, but the way this barn was designed, it had some flaws in the engineering, shall we say. Most structures have a tie beam that goes through the middle of the building, like that one down there, and that helps to hold the walls in place and resist the downward pressure of the roof. This one here was built kind of at the end of the timber framing era, I should say, and they actually started using some steel rods. You can see one down there, a horizontal one, and then there's one that follows that timber up to the post up there, and it didn't really do its job. The roof is bowed outward, and there's a huge sag in the peak of the roof from one end to the other. It's probably a good foot, and we thought we could winch it back together using these winches here, and it's just not going to happen. We'll probably break something if we continue with the winching or use bigger, more powerful winches. So anyway, in order to make it look as good as we can, we're going to use a different approach. We'll still put some cables in here to hold it in place because we're re-roofing the structure with steel roofing. We can put nailers on the roof on the top side that'll be shimmed up and make the roof appear straighter than it really is. So we're going to use that to make it look like the roof is straight, and the cables will keep it from getting worse. We're going to put cables over on that side between those two posts and these two posts in the middle after we pull it together a little bit, and that'll take a little bit of the sag out of the roof, but not going to take all of it out. So that's I guess that's plan B, and we'll be working on that next week. We're actually putting some of the steel on the roof right now, and I'll show you what that looks like maybe tomorrow.